So I'm just going to give you the 8 things that I've learned that I hope you can learn something from. The first is that I think the most important thing you can do in your career is to respect others, and that you respect people from all walks of life, and that you open your mind to learning from others, even the uneducated, because everyone in life can teach you something if you have an open mind. My maternal grandmother said the mind is like a parachute. It works best when it's open. Martin Luther King, who is probably my greatest hero, said, "We simply will never have world peace without mutual respect." And I think the most important thing in society and in the workplace is to demonstrate respect for others. And you don't get respect because of your qualifications. You don't get respect because of your title in the workplace. You get respect because you gave respect first. The second lesson is to remember what others have sacrificed for you. And I've already mentioned the people who've made sacrifices for you. Martin Luther King also said the self cannot be self without other selves. We cannot exist in society or in the workplace without other people. And the third thing is that you should be passionate about what you do. If you are not passionate about what you do in the workplace, you will never be as good as you can be. Intellect, mental stimulation comes from the mind, but passion comes from the heart. And if you connected your mind and your heart, because if you haven't, then there won't be passion in what you do. And it's passion for what you do and passion for making a difference that will make you the best you can be. My fourth tip, which is my own personal tip, is that I would encourage you to step out of your comfort zone every day. Because you know, if you're not stepping out of your comfort zone, then you're stagnating. You're not growing as a human being, you're not growing professionally. I have a very simple philosophy to life, which is if you're not living life on the edge, you're taking up way too much space. And the only way you step out of your comfort zone is by taking risks. You know, the key difference between successful people and less successful people is that successful people have failed more often than less successful people. Mr. Honda, who is the founder of the Honda Motor Company, he started that motor company from a motorcycle prototype. He had 167 goes before he got it right. He created the phrase, success is 99% failure. It's what you do with failure that makes a difference. It's whether you pick yourself up and say, what did I learn, or am I going to allow that to drag me down? Thomas Edison had 10,000 goes before he got the electric light bulb to actually work. Someone said to him, "You failed 9,999 times." He said, "Oh no, I didn't fail 9,999 times." He said, "I found 9,999 ways not to make a light bulb." And that's a key difference between optimists and pessimists and between successful people and less successful people. Number 5, make time to think and reflect. You will find yourselves getting busier and busier. You will find yourselves embroiled in work and your family life and your social life, and you won't make time to think. And if you don't find time to think and reflect, you can't think differently. You can't look at what could be rather than what is. I love the phrase, learn how to be a human being rather than a human doing. So beware of being a human doing as you get busier and busier. Number 6 is learn to say no. We're so good at saying yes. You know, there's a phrase that if you want something done, ask a busy person, because they'll get it done. But learn to say no, and learn to say no when you're asked to do unethical things. Learn to say no when you're asked to shaft a colleague in the workplace. Learn to say no when somebody's asking you to do something against your principles, and it'll never let you down. I think the true test of a man or woman is not that they go along with the flow, but is that they stand in the place of their conviction and principles in times of challenge.